Let's have a look at today's papers, shall we? Britain's hit for six is the Daily Mail's take on the story that dominates most of the front pages as government moves to ban meetings of more than 6 people in England.
The Telegraph leads on the same story, but it also features a large picture of the Queen. There she is, and reports that she is planning to return to her own workplace, Buckingham Palace, from next month.
The Daily Star is something completely different. It claims victory in its battle to ensure that supplies of, Dan will love this, jammy dodgers and wagon wheels are not affected by a planned strike.
And one of the most read stories on the BBC News website is about those wildfires we've been mentioning this morning across western United States, leaving small towns in ruins. We'll be getting the very latest from California in just a couple of minutes for you on the programme.
Should we look at some of the inside pages? This is my favourite story from yesterday. You know, I'm a big fan of getting out and about outside and going for long walks, but not perhaps 3 days long. So this young man, I'm going to call him, Harry Harvey, was walking with some friends. He's 80, right? He got lost. He got lost, and his family were very, very worried about him. There was a huge search for him, including police and sniffer dogs. And then he was formally reported missing on Sunday. All these huge searches, people very upset and worried about his welfare. And then he turned up at the press conference where they were looking for him, that they were going to talk about him. And there he was. He was OK. And he had all his kit with him. I mean, it's extraordinary. I think he had a tent with him. He had all sorts of kit. And he just sort of went wild camping for the 3 days. If I'd known there'd been all this fuss, I would have made my own way home, he said. It's not my scene at all to have a fuss. Bless him.
Just didn't inform people where he was up to. Just having a little bit of a break.
Just, you know, Anyway, he said there were low points. He had only £21 and 5 pence, and didn't think it was enough to get home. He did actually hurt his head as well. He fell across this bridge over a stream and then banged his head as well. So, I'm sorry, I'm going on. I do love this story.
Yeah, I can tell.
He survived on his emergency rations. See, this is what I'd have in my emergency rations.
That's all we've got time for this morning.
Including some baked beans. See? Baked beans, lifesavers.
Finished?
Yeah.
Right, I've got a 15th century
If he wants to come and talk to me, I'll talk to him some more.
OK, this is a good one. A digital reconstruction of a 15th century Benedictine monk has been produced after finding the biological details of Abbot John of Wheat Hampstead, which was found in 2017. And bizarrely, the recreation looks like, wait for it,
Wayne Rooney.
Wayne Rooney. He is. Bit of an average headline, but there is 15th century Wayne Rooney for you right there. What do you think? Very nice. I'll just rotate that for you.
Can I tell you about this old man who's gone missing?
No. Yacht, looks a bit like him. This is a yacht, a super yacht. What do you think of the design of this? I enjoy looking at other people's yachts because this is £358 million worth of yacht, designed to look like a swan. Tycoons can rule the waves, they say, in this 430-foot super yacht. 24 people can sleep on board. And if you look, this is the very clever bit. Can you see this bit here? This is the control centre here, which looks like a swan's head. And it actually comes down and is a little craft.
Oh, it becomes another...
It becomes a little craft you can then...
a tender.
Yeah, like a proper James Bond type thing. You can imagine Blofeld in there with a cat. Can you? No. OK. Well, I've got one more. One more.
How come you're allowed to do 3 and you... No, you can't.
Do you know anything about an old man who's gone missing?
Yes, I do. I want to speak to him.
And no more detail?
I'll look for some more detail.
In the first 8 minutes. Children as young as 6 regularly choose what television programmes to watch without asking their parents, this is according to research. Only 7% of 6-year-olds said their parents always choose what they should watch. Are you ever in control of the remote control?
No.
The 2 teenagers in there.
No. That's why I end up watching so much Kardashians.
That's why you like the Kardashians, yeah.
That's why.
Well, you have told me about how much you enjoy it in the past, so there you go.
There you go.
One firm recommendation.
Yep.